again, it's the memorization of abstract information that will probably be causing them the most struggles. So showing them how to take just bizarre abstract concepts and turn them into pictures, use them in a sentence, make some comparison to their own life, their own world. That's usually the easiest way. And then use the spelling vocabulary strategy. Note-taking lectures, we've gone through that. Basically, the first strategy is to minimize the amount of writing. Just minimize it. Take those paragraphs of note-taking and get it down to one word. 2 words, 3 little tiny phrases. And then reverse that process for writing and composition. We take our little key words and we turn them back into sentences. Test preparation, that's the combination of skills and eliminating test anxiety. This may require something like, doing one of these exercises, although anxiety, remember, is from the future, so that's probably going to be you ask them to close their eyes, focus on their future, get a sense of their timeline, and go up and out, way out, to 15 minutes past the end of the test, turn around, and look back at the successful completion of the test. And you can say that with their new skills, their new study skills, they can easily look at the successful completion of the test and feel what that feels like. Now, they get to feel good about the test before they even took it. Okay? And in fact, you can do that with anything. You can do that with homework. Okay? If you imagine your homework all complete, which is in one of the exercises, I think for homework, you imagine your homework completed and make sure it feels good. There's no barbs, right? There's no stickers or thorns. When you picture your homework done, it feels like you have the resources, it feels like you had the time, and it feels connected to your goals. And now you get to feel good about doing your homework before you even started it. Not bad, not bad. And then you get to feel good while you're doing your homework, and you get to feel good when you finish doing your homework. How can you beat that? Anxiety, test-taking strategies, goal setting, project management, time. We went through pretty much all. Any question on 14 through 18? Any question on those? Did we cover those enough? Because I think, let's see, Janie, you had the booklet and the tapes, or the CDs for the goal setting, self motivation and project and organization, right? Those 2 programs.
Yes.
You didn't get them yet. Did you get them?
The CDs?
The CDs.
Yeah, the 2 sets of CDs.
Yeah. Oh, you did get them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you guys get them? You didn't get them. Okay. So I still need 2 sets of those. All right. Because I knew I ran out. I just didn't know how far I got.
I have
These guys, right?
a question on the increasing confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Could you say a little bit more about that? I mean, I know a lot about it, but I'm not sure if I got everything that you had to say
Well,
about it.
There's a couple of things that I think we can implement pretty easily for increasing confidence. Number 1, so let's look at increased confidence. And let's go back to our Learning Specialist Training Part 1. Increasing confidence. Page 107. And when I say call the client's attention, I mean train the parents It'll be easy for you to do, but also train the parents to continually call the client's attention to his new skills and successes.
I mean, like
I almost, pardon the expression, shit a brick when I saw this guy come in and he handed me a report card that was 5 A's, a B, and a C. And he got a hard time from his parents because of the C. Well, it could have been a B. You know what? You and the horse you rode in on. I don't get that. That's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's nice if you and if the parent and the child have agreed, really agreed that we want to go for straight A's, okay? We want to go to Stanford, and we want, 2,600 on our, or whatever, on our SATs, right? And that's our goal, okay? That's fine. Then go for a 4.6 GPA. But you know what? For getting into most schools, including most universities, I say get a B, get a life. And I say that to parents. If the child, if he really is committed to getting A's or straight A's or whatever, that's awesome. But you know what? He doesn't need them. Very few schools require straight A's. And I've got several college coach types, guys that help people get funding and everything, and they say that someone with a 3.5 GPA and extracurricular activities, especially if they're good in one of them, they have a much better chance of getting into a decent school and getting a scholarship, getting some money, than someone with a 4.0 and a blank life. Okay?
That's good to know. That's important.
It's very important to know. So I talk to parents about that. I'm not saying I encourage sloth or just screwing off for the heck of it, but having a balance in your life. And most of these skills you can easily get A's and B's on any test. You can usually finish your homework in a reasonable amount of time. So it's but to quibble over a B or an A or a B plus or an A, I think is really sad. When you could be building the confidence, congratulating for the hard work they did, and
So one of the ways is to do that imaginary phone call when you're talking
you do
to
the
your
imaginary
friend
phone call.
and say,
Well, it's
"Hey."
like I do with Jacob, right? You saw me. I stop the exercise when I feel he's not. It's not going to work for him anymore. I don't wait until he fails, right? I stop it while he's being successful, and then I get to say, "Good job, Jason." The high fives, not "I wish you could have done better."
Yeah.
You were here for an hour, and so it could have gone better. Sorry, dude. Better luck next time.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Who would want to stay on a job? What adult would stay on a job where, every time you hand in a project, well, it kind of sucks, but, you'll do better next time. I'm sure you will. You just try harder. Nobody would. You'd be out of that job so fast. So unfortunately, our kids don't have that trouble, that choice. They have to stay in the job, and they have to put up with all that nonsense. So the more we can, bring attention and get their parents to bring attention to their successes, and 80-20, 10-1, 10-1 praise and yeses to 1-1 criticism. That's going to be building that self-esteem. Using visualization for past and future successes, maintaining the balance, time techniques to just, even just scramble or erase past failures,
So
anchor feelings of success.
So So how do you scramble a pass failure?
Here's a good one. Okay, if you get someone that seems like it's got the kid hooked, anybody have something in the past that they just don't like, some event? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really carefully, because I know there may or may not be some real emotion on this event. Okay, and I'm going to tread lightly here. So I'm going to say, first, just close your eyes and imagine how much fun you're having at this event. Yeah, there you go. Get a good notice how this is going. This is a nice time away, and all the good stuff, right? Okay, so so what I'm going to ask you to do is do the whole floating thing. Float up in the air, and well, for these guys, I should say, where do you see your? We all have this way of representing our timeline. Some people it's back to front, some people it's side to side. So if you were to point to your past with either hand, where would you point? Where'd you point?
To the right.
To the right. And if you were to point to your future, where do you see that coming from?
Straightforward.
Straightforward. Okay, so there's your timeline, right? It kind of goes, okay, good. I kind of like, that's interesting, because you can kind of see it all. So, awesome. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to float up right above now. And what I would like you to do is imagine you're going to the movies. We're going to go to the movies. And, when I was growing up, this is a true story, my dad was a projectionist, and I used to spend a lot of time up in that little room with the little windows. And there was one window for the projector, actually two projectors, and then there was one window next to that window that you could look out, because you had to switch over from machine to machine. You had to go back and forth. So what I would like you to do is just imagine for fun that you are up in that projection room and you're controlling the movie. You're gonna start the movie when you're ready. But right now you're up in the projection room and you're looking down on yourself in the movie theater. Do you have a favorite chair where you sit? Favorite section? Like mine's always like 5 rows back, dead center. Okay, so notice yourself sitting in your favorite chair, maybe with popcorn and a drink or whatever you like to get. And on the screen, it's kind of a small movie screen right now, but on the screen in like black and white, like an old, Western movie or something, is the movie of this day, this event. And what I'd like you to do is when you're ready as the projectionist and watching yourself sitting in the movie theater watching the movie, when you're set, I would like you to start the film, and from the very beginning of that day, that event, roll the film and just watch the film in black and white. Just watch the film in black and white. And when you get to the end, freeze it and let me know when you're there.
The end of what?
The end of the event. When you're all the way to the end of the event, just run your movie through until
I'm
you're
there.
all the way at the end. Okay, good. Okay, now here, let's have some fun. Okay, now I want you to jump into the movie screen. Jump into the movie so you're looking through your own eyes, and turn it now like the Wizard of Oz to full color, big and bright. And
me in the projector, or me down there at the watching the movie? Which of me?
Either both.
Okay.
Just jump into that movie theater so you're really looking into the screen, so you're looking through your own eyes. And now run the movie backwards all the way to the beginning. When you get to the beginning, freeze it. Let me know when you're there. All the way back to before the event. All the way back. Everybody talking backwards, walking backwards.
Okay.
Okay, now, blow it up. Erase it. You let it be gone.
The movie?
Uh-huh, the whole thing. Okay, and go back to the projection booth.
Okay.
All the way back to the projection booth. And looking down, see yourself in the movie theater. You're sitting in the projection booth, and when you're ready, let's go back and let's watch it one more time if you can in black and white. See if you can watch it one more time.
But I just blew it up.
I know, just see if you can watch it one more time.
Okay.
And imagine some music playing while you're watching it. Just see if you can watch it one more time. When you get to the end, freeze it. All the way to the end.
Okay.
Freeze it. Now, step into it, jump into the movie, full color, and double speed, run the movie all the way back. Everything happening in reverse. Double speed, all the way back to the beginning. When you get to the beginning, freeze it. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Blow it up.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go back to the projection booth, and just for fun, let's see if we can run it through one more time. But just to get a different perspective, I want you to turn the screen upside down. Flip the lens over, so you're going to watch it going forward, but everybody's upside down. Okay? And when you're ready, go forward and run it all the way to the end and freeze it.
Upside down.
Mm-hmm. So this is a real horrible thing. We want to get a new perspective on this.
Hard.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it upside down.
Huh. Do the best you can. See if you can just get to the end.
Okay.
All right, freeze it. Now jump into the movie, and in full color, flip it over back. But really, let's add some really kind of cool music, some clown music or circus music, and 10 times or 5 times speed. Run it all the way back to the beginning now, and then blow it up.
Wait, so I jumped in the movie. It's in big, bright colors.
Mm-hmm.
Is it right side up?
Sure, it's right side up now.
and
Run
we're
it all the way
gonna
back
go
to the beginning.
Faster this time?
5 times speed. All the way back to the beginning, really quick.
Okay.
Now blow it up.
Okay.
All right, step out and run it forward at 10 times speed. Just.
This is really hard because this event took like 2 days.
Yeah. So come on, hurry, run.
Okay.
10 times speed. Run all the way through. Get to the end.
Okay.
All right, now jump in. I want you to imagine everybody is cartoons. Everybody has big heads and big eyes, and they're all cartoons. And run at 10 times speed all the way back to the beginning.
That's too hard.
Try it. Stay in there.
I can't do it.
When you get done, just blow it up then. If you can't do it anymore, just blow it up. Okay, now, do you have a vision of how you would have liked that day to go?
Yes.
All right. So let's go all the way back to the beginning, to the very, very beginning, and let's clean slate. Let's imagine a day for next time. So for next time, if we ever find ourselves in this situation, let's create a day exactly and precisely the way we want it, absolutely perfect. So this time, if you step into it, full color, and imagine this joyous, happy day happening just the way you want it to, so that next time there will be no question of how to handle it, how to do it, and how to have it come out just the way you want it.
Okay, I'm done because I do this all the time.
Perfect. Perfect. So how does it feel?
It feels good. I know how I should have done it.
Mm-hmm. Not how you should have. Get rid of the should. We don't want to should all over ourselves. We don't want to be living shouldy lives. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? So how do you want to do it next time? One more time. Jump back to the beginning. Jump back to the beginning. And really in just full splendor, just the way you want it to happen next time, or the way you would advise someone to do it if they were going to do it themselves, the way you would assist them and encourage them to have it just the way they want it, so they live the rest of their lives feeling good. And maybe go out into the future, to your life or to a friend's life, and live it one more time, just to make sure that it's really clear. The next time you come to a situation like that, or you have a chance to talk to somebody or advise somebody, you can share with them exactly how it could be.
Well, you can't do that. It's like planning an earthquake.
So is there a but in here that I'm hearing?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Is there a reservation or something? What am I hearing? Go back and just try to run the original movie again. Is there anything left of it?
Yeah, it's all still there.
Is it? It is? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Run it all the way back to the beginning. All the way back to the beginning.
Okay.
Now, I want you to imagine all the people are now spiders.
That's horrible.
And run it forward as everyone as spiders. 10 times speed. Just hurry up. Just go right through it. Everybody's spiders.
Okay.
They're all spiders in the movie. Now freeze it. Go all the way back. Run it backwards now. All the spiders going backwards.
Would be worse, huh?
All the spiders going backwards. They're dancing spiders. Now run
Well,
it forward.
I keep picturing an anthill now.
And now they're all ants. They're ants. Everybody's ants. And now run it forward, and everybody's ants.
Okay.
And they're dancing ants. They're not just regular ants. They're dancing ants.
My picture.
100 times speed. Come on, go through the whole 2 days in like 10 seconds. Run it all the way forwards. All the way. Now run it all the way backwards. Erase it. Now everybody in the movie is koala bears. And run it all the way forward again. Just the way you want the movie. But everybody's koala bears. Now run it backwards. Now forwards. Now backwards. Now forwards. Now they're people again. Run it forwards.
Okay, I'm getting frustrated.
Come on, try to do it one more time. Run it forward just the way the original movie was. See if you can run it forward one more time, just the way the original movie was. 100 times speed. get the original feelings back when you look at the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What's the feeling you get with that now?
Anger.
Really? Oh, this is good. Okay, so what's the event?
Me having Jamie.
Okay, so something didn't go right that day.
Everything went wrong.
Everything went wrong. Okay, and so Jamie is where? Where's Jamie?
In the beginning.
I mean, where is he right now?
Oh, that's the
Oh.
baby.
Well, I'm having deja vu like this already happened.
Okay.
Really weird.
So wait a minute. You had a baby. You're here. The baby's here. And this was a horrible day.
No, she's talking about the day the baby was born.
Okay. So you had some expectations about how the day was supposed to go. Okay. So were your expectations correct or incorrect?
Wrong.
They were totally wrong. Completely wrong. So what if you change your expectations to match the way the day went?
I think I'm right and everybody else around me screwed up.
Okay. Okay. So like I said with my wife, I can either be right or I can get laid.
Okay. Okay, so I just had too high of expectations.
Well, let's go with let's see, what would be a good judge of our expectation? Let's go with what actually happened. Let's go with the universe. Okay? So, according to the universe, which gave you what actually happened, were your expectations correct or incorrect?
They're wrong.
Yeah. So without your expectations, if you go with the universe, the universe has its own set of rules and things happening. If you take the case, if we stand here and we look at the event from the perspective that the universe is always right. We may be wrong, but the universe is always right. The universe reveals what is true.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
So how does it feel now? With that learning, with that perspective, standing in that place.
Oh, that feels a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I feel more calm.
Mm-hmm. Good. What else? What else do you get when you look at the event with the perspective that the universe reveals what is, or what is
What's supposed to happen.
But I don't project that out into the future. That's dangerous. Just what is. What was and what is. What will be, still up for debate. Does it feel good to let that anger go?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you notice your feelings about the people around you changing? The people that may have been involved in that day?
Yeah.
Did all the people around you that day have good intentions?
Yeah.
So can you thank all those people, whatever was or wasn't, can you just thank them for their good intentions? And be done with that. Maybe you never want to see them again, but can you just thank them for their good intentions and let them go?
Yes, I can.
Cool. Cool. And with your new understandings and your learnings, how do you feel about just looking out into your future?
Good. I feel good about my future.
Good. All right. Hold on to that. Open your eyes. Good. All right. What was my point? You go back.
I'm not focusing on the negative.
Not focusing on the negative. I've never seen any value with that.
So
Really good sports people, they will actually do that little rewind technique and imagine the shot going exactly the way they wanted it to go. They will imagine everything happening perfectly, and that's what you want to keep in mind. That's what you want to carry with you for next time. Never, ever, ever, ever focus on what you don't want. Always, 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 always focus on what you do want. Yes.
So the only reason your unconscious mind brings up negative stuff is so you can get a learning out of it.
So you can resolve it. Yeah, that's one of the directives of the unconscious mind, is to resolve old failures, to resolve projects or events that are incomplete. And it wants to complete them and resolve them. And once you can get the learnings from an event, it's gone, they disappear.
It's not,
It just
it's no
disappears.
longer
Your
an
brain
issue.
lets it go. It doesn't need to hold on to it anymore. Does that make sense? So focusing on the and helping the child and the parents focus on what's correct, what's right, what's been done well, what are the successes. The research shows that that's going to lead to a much, much better result than focusing on the negatives.